I wanted to start this video by telling you about my nighttime routine. Not the morning routine that gurus talk about, right? Not the perfect 5 a.m. ice bath routine. I don't want to share that with you. I want to tell you about the routine I actually lived for the last year. A routine of shame. It's 8 p.m. sometime. It's 9 p.m. I'm in my kid's bed. My wife is there. She's changing his diaper, my kiddo. She's getting his pajamas on. It is this beautiful, intimate family moment, right? The end of the day. The moment where we should be connecting. And what I'm doing, I'm physically there. My body is in that room. But I'm laying in my kiddo's bed. And I'm watching a YouTube short. I tell myself I'm just waiting for her to finish so I can help brush his teeth. I'm just killing time. That's what I tell myself. But that's a lie. I'm escaping. I'm actually checking out, right? Then the kid goes to sleep. The house gets quiet. And this is where the real addiction starts. From 9 p.m. to midnight, I'm on a mission to watch all the episodes that there is on a Netflix show. If I don't do that, then I'm just doom scrolling TikTok or YouTube shorts or Instagram. I'm just filling every single second with noise until my eyes burn. I literally wait till my eyes burn. And then what I do, I go to the bed and I sleep. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because I don't like to face the silence of my own thoughts in the dark. That was really painful to admit to you. It makes me feel shame as a father and as a husband. But I'm telling you this because I know I'm not the only one. I know that I'm not the only one who's doing this. A lot of people are. We are terrified of the silence. We are terrified of what we might hear if we turn the volume down. If I stop scrolling and if I turn off the TV, then I'm just Ali in the dark room with my thoughts. Maybe I'm afraid to hear those thoughts. Maybe that voice in my head will say you are not working hard enough. Maybe it will say you're failing. Maybe it will say, hey, you're wasting your potential. So we drown it out. We choose the noise because the noise feels safe. We choose the dopamine because it numbs the pain of being a good human. But we have to know the noise is killing us. It is killing our relationship, and it is also killing our dream. Today we are going to stop drowning it out. We are going to face it. If you watched the last episode, you know the diagnoses. We are addicted to dopamine, right? But I want to explain why it feels so hard to quit. Why can't we just put the phone down? Why does it feel physically painful? Why does 24 hours without the phone sounds like a prison sentence? It comes down to one biological concept: downregulation. Imagine your brain is a house, right? And the dopamine is a guest knocking on the door. When you have a normal amount of dopamine, like from walk or from conversation or eating an apple, the guest knock down gently, right? Your brain hears it open the door and you feel good. You feel satisfied. But when you scroll TikTok or watch porn or eat high sugar processed food, you are knocking gently. You're kicking the door down with the battering ram. You're flooding the house. Your brain says this is too loud, this is too much, and I'm being overwhelmed. So what does it do? It removes the doors. It removes the door completely. It removes the receptors. It basically just numbs itself to just protects itself, right? This is exactly what happened to a drug addict. The first time you take a drug, you get high. The 100th time, you need the drug just to feel normal. If you don't take it, you feel sick. You feel low. That is where we are right now. We have battered our brain with so much cheap dopamine that normal life, a sunset, a book, a conversation with your friend, with your wife, doesn't even register. It feels boring. It feels gray. It feels very slow. So you try to read a book and your brain screams, where is the dopamine? Where is the swipe? You try to talk to your spouse and your brain screams, this is too slow, man. Just check your phone. Now to fix this, we cannot just moderate. We cannot just cut back a little. If you're an alcoholic, you don't just drink a little less, right? You need to stop. We need to crash the system. We need to force the brain to put the doors back on. We need to force the receptors to grow back. We need to make life boring again. Yeah, we need to make life boring again. So here's the protocol. This isn't a suggestion. This. You can call it like an order or prescription. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But I really want you guys to do this, right? This week, you're going to pick one day, maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. And what you're going to do is that, hey, you're going to do a 24 hours dopamine fast. This is going to be the hardest thing you do this month. Now, here is the rules. And they are non-negotiable. Rule number 1, no screens. You have to put your phone down. You have to cut your laptop off. I mean, not cut your laptop off, just laptop off. Your TV off, Apple Watch off. Do not just put it face down. Put it in the drawer, put it in your car, give it to your spouse. Get it out of your sight. If you can see it, your brain is spending energy ignoring it, right? Rule number 2, no inputs. This is one everyone fails at. So you're not doing any music, no podcast, no books. And you might be asking, books are good for you, right? Podcasts are educational. Yes, but today isn't about learning. Today is about output, not input. We use learning as a distraction too. We use podcasts to drown out our thoughts. For 24 hours, silence. You need to hear your own voice again. So, a complete silence, no technology. Rule number 3, no cheap dopamine, no sugars, no junk food, no video games, no alcohol. We are starving the beast. Basically, yeah, we are starving the beast. So, the question is, what can we do? Well, you can walk, you can write with the physical pen and paper. You can sit, you can meditate, you can talk to people face to face. You can clean your house, you can look outside the window. You can be bored. You can just be bored. Yeah. Because our goal is the boredom. Boredom is the treatment. Boredom is the only state where your brain will start to repair itself. Before I go, I want to warn you about what is going to happen. Because if you aren't ready for it, you will quit. I quit my first time, but this is what actually going to happen. In the phase 1, that usually lasts from 0 to 4 hours. You're going to feel terrible. You will reach for your pocket hundreds times. It's a phantom limb. You will feel anxious. You will feel blank space. We've talked about in the last video. Your brain will scream, check email, check the news, you're missing something. You have to sit with that itch. That's it. Do not scratch it. Let it burn. Phase 2 comes from hour 4 to 8. I call it the anger, right? You might get irritable. You might even get angry at me for suggesting this. You will feel bored out of your body. This is the dopamine hangover. This is the withdrawal, right? Your brain is throwing a tantrum because you took away its pacifier. Phase 3, the clarity. It comes after 8+ hours. But then something magical happened, right? Usually around afternoon and early evening, the noise kind of settles. The cotton behind your eyes clears up. You will find yourself staring at the tree and noticing the texture of the bark for the first time in years. You will eat plain meal and it kind of tastes amazing. Why? Because your receptors are beginning to upregulate. Because you starved the beast, the simple things start to feel good again. You will start to have ideas, real ideas. Not ideas you got from the podcast, ideas that came from you, from here. You will remember who you are. I know why you were scared to do this, because I was scared too. Literally, I was scared. I was scared of the void. I thought, if I sit alone with my thoughts for 24 hours, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to realize I'm a failure. I'm going to realize that I'm really unhappy. But do you know what I actually found in the silence? The last time when I did this challenge, I didn't find a monster. I found me. I found the clarity I had been chasing for a year. I remembered why I started this channel. I remembered how much I love my wife. I remember what it feels like to just be you. The blank space aren't scary. They are where the answers are. We have just been too loud to hear them. So, this is your homework for the week. I want you to schedule your reset. Put it on your calendar. Tell your family I'm going offline for 24 hours to fix my brain. Okay? Tell them why you are doing this. You can be vulnerable. Say, I want to be more present with you and I need to reset my brain to do it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be boring. But on the other side of that boredom, it's your life waiting for you. Your real life. Not the one on the screen, not the one on Instagram page, not the one on TikTok, not the one on YouTube. Your real life. The one right in front of you that's waiting. Alright. My name is Ali. This is Kaizen for Life. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.